Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to a new video. Florida weather has been completely bipolar this week. Earlier this week, obviously last week it was like, I think I said it was in the high 70s, low 80s. Right now it's in the 50s, and it's only going to get colder. I was praising Florida weather last week, and tonight it is supposed to get all the way into the 20s. Central Florida in the 20s, that is a shock. And I do have places to be tomorrow morning, so I'm not looking forward to being out in the cold tomorrow morning, but what else am I supposed to do? But yeah, hopefully everyone's taking this cold front well. Hopefully wherever you are in the country, you're able to stay safe. But I figure since it's the last day, I'll be able to ride my bike because it's not too cold. I may as well. Overall, this week's been a pretty good week for me. I didn't get to ride the bike like I wanted to, but that's because there are some days in the week in the morning it was 30 degrees outside, and I just didn't really want to ride in that. But that's what it's looking like it's going to be all week next week as well, so hopefully soon I could start riding it a lot more again. Where am I now? 500 miles. I only need 100 more miles till I go and get my break-in service done. Bikes are fun. They always will be fun. I will say I did try to play my music while also having my GoPro connected not too long ago, and my music was stuttering like crazy. So that's something I'm gonna have to figure out. I don't know how to fix that, but yet again I'm riding without any music playing. Oh, it is a beautiful day to be out though. It's a little cold. I don't know exactly how long I'm gonna last. The sky's a little bit chummy, but it does feel good. Yeah, I have a feeling that we're gonna see a few bikes out today. Today is gonna be the last day in a little bit to ride them. Yesterday on my drive home, I could have sworn I saw about 100 going from Ocala back here on those back roads. We're losing the weather for it. We don't lose the weather as much as other people do. It's only going to be a few days. I'm hoping by next weekend it'll be warmer again. For now, I just got to enjoy the moment, enjoy the ride. Of course, I haven't really gotten this way with bikes yet because this is my first bike. I know one day I'll probably sell it. But I am a very sentimental person when it comes to vehicles. I still own my first car. And I don't think a lot of people can say that. Right now, it's been sitting under a shed for the last 2 years. So I really need to get it. I need to get it streetable again. It shouldn't take much. Its tires are from 2017. So I probably need new tires. I'll definitely need a new battery. I am not sure if I left any fuel in it, but I'll probably need to clean out the fuel tank, put new fuel in it. Oil change, all the regular, and then that'll be gone. But out of all the cars I've owned, the real one that I wish I never sold was my second car. I owned a Focus ST, and that thing was, it was just one of my favorite cars. Yeah, it was front-wheel drive. I wasn't a huge fan of that. But that thing ripped. And I drove that thing across country. I put about 40,000 miles on it, and then I ended up selling it at the peak of used car sales in end of 2021, beginning of 2022. And I ended up getting what I paid for it in 2019 after putting about 40,000 miles on it. And I know I could always buy a new one, but I had gotten lucky with a 20,000 mile 2018 Focus ST that did not have that much wear on it, and I'm worried about all of the current ones, right? Because that car is like a teenager's car. They love to buy them. They love to beat on them. And it's a car that I want again. But most of them on the market have like 100,000 miles now. And probably a decent amount of problems. And I don't want a car with problems. I mean, I guess I could make for a fun video, but yeah, I miss that car. That car was the first quick car that I owned. Again, I took it across country. It's a car that me and my wife spent a lot of time driving together in when we were dating and before we were dating. And it made sense at the time because I wasn't driving it, but it is a regret that I have that I sold it. I mean, my Mustang, I had a Mustang last year, 2 years ago. It was a good car, and I did have a lot of fun with that car. That one I wasn't as upset getting rid of. Now I just have my truck with 200,000 miles. I have my bike, my wife's car, my Jeep. It's a nice day. This area is kind of nice. I do wonder how much these houses go for. But I don't think it would be too bad to live out here. I mean, it puts me a little bit further from work than we are now. But it's kind of a cool area that doesn't seem like it's overly developed yet. And who knows, I could be wrong. But that's kind of hard to find in Florida nowadays. You go a little bit north, like where I was yesterday, and you're completely overrun by the villages. Alright, I have taken this road all the way to the end, so I'm going to turn around right here. It's kind of crazy to me that it just kind of dead ends into a neighborhood though. I think here my plan is to go out to 50, take a left, and then that should, in theory, take me back home. Gosh, traffic is always a nightmare. What are all these people doing trying to go to Home Depot? Yeah, I don't know if I've ever been over here, now that I'm looking around. I do desperately need some boot recommendations. If anyone knows a good pair of boots for someone with big feet. I mean, I'm either like a 12 wide or a 13 depending on the brand. VinFast. What is VinFast? I don't see an exhaust, so I'm assuming it's an electric car brand I've never heard of before. From the back it looks interesting. I'm just not a huge fan of electric cars. If I were to do anything with electric in a vehicle that I owned, it would have to be like a plug-in hybrid. It's just, I mean, it's an electric car when you want it to be, and it is a gas car when you need it to be. And I'm going to assume that this is 50. And my plan is to turn left here if it is. Valvoline. I need to take my truck to get an oil change. And that is interesting. A video game, I'm assuming old video game store since it's Hyrule, in the back of a gas station. You know? I'm gonna go. I want to see what this is. It says they're open. Let's see what they have in here. Some PS2 games. I wish I brought my backpack. Yeah, this is somewhere I definitely need to come back. Yeah, no, I'm definitely coming back here. Yeah, this is a cool spot. Yeah, that's cool. If you like retro video game stuff like me, Alfea Trail 50, Hyrule Kingdom. I also just hopped on the bike the wrong way. That felt weird. It's a cool spot. Seems weird that it's right out back of a gas station, but yeah, I'll have to remember where that is. See, some things like that are a hidden gem that you're not going to find unless you're paying attention and have some free time like I do right now. I should start heading back home though, because I have some stuff I need to do today. As I work on setting up my retro corner, there is like a few things that I want. I mean, I still have my childhood PS2 and all the games that I played back then. And I do want to just make like a cozy retro corner with the CRT. Play games with my friends when they come over. Like the old couch co-op games. Yeah, eventually I'll know where I'm at and I can make it home. What's that one old motorcycle game where you like kick people? I think it's called Road Rage. I should start playing Road Rage again. Most of the time I'm playing retro games, I end up playing, well, Midnight Club 3, Tony Hawk. I'll play MX Unleashed. I do need to up my collection a little bit. Maybe one day I'll give a tour of my retro games collection. I mean, once we move into a new house, I kind of tried to do too much with my current home office. I wanted it to be like a theater room. I had some speakers that I got from my parents, and I set up this really cool movie room with my desk off to the side. And then we never used the movie room for movies. We would just watch them in the living room. And so I think when we move into a house, I'll have my office with my gaming setup, and then I'll have my little retro corner. And I'll just put all the speakers and nice TV in the living room where we're going to watch TV the most anyway. I did have someone ask in the comments how many liters per 100 kilometers or whatever, or how far I can go on 1 liter of petrol. I'm a stupid American. I ended up doing the conversion, and it was like 4.82, I think is what I'm currently getting, liters per 100. But if I really tried, I could probably get closer to 4.18, 4.1. But yeah, that's about 48.9 miles per gallon is what I'm currently getting. I could probably get closer to 55. I know Japanese bikes pretty much have the world right now. There's some up-and-comers from the Chinese space, like CF Moto, even though they're anti-consumer. What are y'all's favorite bikes to ride? I'm curious. I don't know if I'll always only have a Japanese bike. I guess we'll see how this bike goes. Should I just be Yamaha through and through? Start with this, then get a like a YZF 250 or 450. Then shoot, what's the cruiser they have? Vulcan is Kawasaki. I don't know. I need to do some research. But should I stick with Yamaha? I was thinking about like a Ninja 300 for a track bike. A bike is finally what made me get a Japanese vehicle. We'll see what this week holds for me. Hopefully I can ride in for a day or two. What is that? Giant wiener? Hot dog heaven? I gotta try that before... I'm gonna convince my friend to meet me there one day. There's the cycle gear I bought all my stuff from. Bought my helmet, my jacket, my pants. It'll be interesting when I move. The places I'll be able to ride at. I know, I do say I'm getting lost, and you know, sometimes I do. When I move somewhere, I'm gonna have to figure out everything all over again. I know the back way to work from my condo. I'm not gonna know the back way to work from my house. Yeah, I am not looking forward to tonight. It's already starting to get colder than it was when I left. The bike doesn't say so, but I can feel it. I'm not looking forward to 20-degree weather. Bye.